going on? It's your boy Ty, man. So Warren Buffett was actually going in on some investment strategy. I started this video previously. We're over here on Twitch right now, so that's why you see the comments rolling in and stuff like that. But just reacting to Buffett and Buffett's criteria of long-term investing. I mean, because really it's all about the long term. We're not playing the get rich quick game. We're playing the wealth game. And see, I mean, it's levels to this shit. So here you got Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and they're gonna go ahead and speak on, you know, just long-term investing and, you know, things like that. So really shit, you know, people ask me what I listen to, and now we're gonna listen to what I listen to. You know, this is me listening to what I'm listening to. So as you see, I've never watched this particular video, so this is my first time listening to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let's get it.
A central tenet of your investing is to invest for the long term. And this comes from Brian White, who says, how might Bill and Warren convince investors to think beyond short-term returns to encourage world-changing innovation?
Okay.
Well, I've spent my life trying to convince.
And I want you to notice too, so he's actually an investor in a Coca-Cola. And notice what him and Bill Gates are drinking. Hey, product placement, huh? Okay.
People investing for the long term. Listen, if I knew how to double my money tomorrow, I'd probably invest for the short term too. It's much easier to invest for the long term if you're just talking pure investment, because you know what's going to, in my view, be very high probability what's going to happen 10 and 20 years from now in a major way, and I don't have the faintest idea what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. But if you're talking about societal, it's very tough because politicians face elections either every 2 years or 6 years, and the way particularly congressional districts have been organized, primaries have become more and more.
Shit, bro, talk about the politics of money. That's some real long-term investing for your ass, huh?
More important, and so it's very hard to have politicians think of something that's wonderful for the country for 20 years, but will cost them the election 2 years from now. And that's a basic problem in a democracy, and it gets to be more of a problem as we've arranged congressional districts so the primary dominates because a very limited number of people turn out.
And I feel like bro's talking about the politics of the bread and politicians, because governments make things happen, especially when it comes to real estate. And you know Buffett's in the real estate game and getting things built, you know what I mean? So you just got to think about it, you know what I mean? It's about getting things built, getting things done, getting these contracts done, getting, you know, the construction game. So it's like he's in an entirely different game than a lot of us think bro is playing. So I really feel like that's why, you know, when he's speaking on this long-term investing, his criteria and stuff like that, bro's really just going in on, you know, shit, politicians and policies and laws, because those policies and laws will, in a sense, affect where you can't build, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's levels to the game. It's levels to the game, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just keep letting this joint play.
Out in their motive, they tend to be on the extremes of both parties, so it's not easy.
Whether you're going to make an investment in a company or whether you're going to buy the company.
Hey, this nigga Bill Gates. This nigga.
What are the factors?
Bro look like Master of Disguise, you feel me? I'm gonna put that Master of Disguise shit up. You gonna be like, bro, what is Franklin the Turtle head ass?
That you have to be, that you're looking for? What test?
I'm looking for durable competitive advantage. I'm looking for something that has a moat around it.
He's looking for durable competitive advantage. Durable competitive advantage. I guess like Supreme, huh?
I'm looking for something that has a moat around it for a considerable period of time. And I'm looking for an honest and able management to run it, because I don't know how to run it myself.
So he's looking for honest and able management. Bro don't want to, he said he doesn't know how to run it himself. So in a sense, bro just wants to know if this motherfucker's gonna run for the long term, because he doesn't want to pay attention to it. So bro whole strategy is to buy a man, go away. Nobody want to sit there and watch and micromanage what the fuck is going on with some money, when money is supposed to go to work for you. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong, is you think like, You think, well, so society has pushed on you that you got to go to work for money. And a lot of people do go to work for money. But then it's like another part of the world too, and another part of the game too, where it's like your money goes to work for money. And it's the game he's talking about.
And I'm looking for a purchase price that's not excessive, but it's better to pay a little too much.
He's looking for a purchase price that's not excessive. We're not trying to buy when the price is too high.
It's not excessive, but it's better to pay a little too much for something that's a very good business.
Or it should, if the price is too high, then if it's a very good business, in other words.
It's not excessive, but it's better to pay a little too much for something that's a very good business than it is to buy some bargain, but really a company.
So he's saying, shit, if it does cost and it does have that value, you know, in this valuable shit, then that's just what we're gonna have to do is make that purchase. Because sometimes, like, shit, there's value over everything, like those Ford cities.
But not much of the future. And I don't know, I don't have a ability to predict with a high probability of success the future of most companies. So I'm looking for the exception. But then,
so, I mean, shit, like, I mean, bro's basically telling you what it is right here. Bro is dropping the keys to investing literally in 3 minutes. I'm just breaking it down, you know what I mean? But in 3 minutes and 43 seconds, I mean, we went over, I mean, we're only 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. He spoke about politics. He spoke about excessive prices. He spoke about when to buy, the value. He spoke about honorable companies, honorable management. Like,
the nice thing is, if there's thousands of companies out there, I really only have to be right on a couple. I mean, it's exactly the opposite of baseball, where you have called strikes, and the pitcher's trying to throw it to you at the worst part of the strike zone for you. And if he succeeds in getting into that corner 3 times and you don't swing, you're out. And investing, it's a no called strike thing. So I can sit there all day and somebody can throw me one company after another, and finally I got one in my sweet spot.
Yo, hey, that was fucking gold, bro. I'm gonna run that whole line back. We're gonna all share that and eat that. We're gonna all share that and eat that. That was fucking gold. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna go back like 20 seconds. All right, we're gonna share that and eat that. Come on. Motherfucking food in the morning.
If there's thousands of companies out there, I really only have to be right on a couple. I mean,
okay, it's thousands of companies out there. You only have to be right on a couple. What do I invest in? Just go get your fucking feet wet.
High probability of success, the future of most companies. So I'm looking for the exception.
Okay.
But the nice thing is, if there's thousands of companies out there, I really only have to be right on a couple. I mean, it's exactly the opposite of baseball, where you have called strikes. And
it's exactly the opposite of baseball, where you have called strikes, meaning you could go out there and fail numerous times, over and over and over. A lot of people don't want to get over that first failure, you know what I'm saying? But then the thing is like, it's not necessarily a failure. You got to look at your failing or your failures as learning opportunities, because wait, don't you learn and then you remove the L? So then that learning opportunity becomes earning opportunities. You feel me?
The pitcher's trying to throw it to you at the worst part of the strike zone for you. And
he said the pitcher's trying to throw it at the worst part of the strike zone, like baseball. Okay.
And if he succeeds in getting into that corner 3 times and you don't swing, you're out.
So if in that game, if it succeeds, then you're out. So you got 3 times in that game and you're out. But in this game, let's keep it running.
In investing, it's a no called strike thing. So I can sit there all day and somebody can throw me.
He said all day. This go all day.
One company.
Keep your risk small.
After another,
and unless, I mean, it is that price, and unless you do find that value and you must have to pay that price, and it's like, okay, it's valuable. Gotta go for it.
I mean, I got one in my sweet spot.
Okay.
Both of you have chosen both wives and partners well.
He said this man doesn't even read a chart. I mean, shit, if the company's been performing well, you know, for a few years, shit, I mean, what type of product is it? Oh, it looks like it is going to continue performing for the next 10 years. The fuck? Think I'll go play golf with my buddies, you know, go enjoy a Coke with Bill Gates, you know, play the ukulele.
Charlie Munger added what to you?
Oh, Charlie Munger changed my views. He refined them in a huge way in terms of looking for the quality companies and looking for the ability to make an investment that would work out well for 5 or 10 or 20 years, as opposed to something there might be one
So when you're investing, are you looking to take care of you? Are you looking to build your family? Are you looking to build your wealth? I mean, it's about your goals. It's about, your strategy. What's your long-term strategy? Like, are you in the trying to get rich game? Or are you about to be in the wealth game? You feel me? So you got to make up your mind, I appreciate you hosting me too. Appreciate you hosting me. You got to make up your mind what you want to do in this wealth game. You know what I mean? So be smart with your bread. Live below your means. You know what I mean? You don't need to go stupid crazy. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Chill, do your thing. Make it happen. We're going to keep listening to Warren though, and invest.
Called it cigar butt investing.
Always be investing.
Where there was one puff left in the cigar, but the cigar was free, so you picked up these disgusting looking things and got one puff out of it and went on to another one. And that worked okay, but it was small scale, and it really doesn't build something satisfying. So he kept forcing me in the direction of saying, is this really a business we want to own for forever? And do we want to get associated? It's like a marriage. I mean, you want to get associated with this person forever. And
so man said, when he looks at investing, he asks himself, does he want to get married? Hey, this is crazy. You feel me? Hey, man, but this is my guy, Buffett, man. Hope you guys learned a lot about his criteria of long-term investing. I definitely was able to pick up a lot of nice gems and stuff like that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, and I'll see you later. It's your boy Tyler. I'm out this bitch. What's happening?